So why don't you like this one?
I like it. I think it's fascinating. I think it's wonderful. But
Yeah.
let's bring in some information. So how much information are we going to keep? So this many worlds hypothesis would say that we're keeping every single piece of information.
Yes.
But if we have a measuring device, and then the measuring device is interacting with an environment, and the environment outside is also playing a role, it's also affecting the measuring device. And of these many options, measurements that can be recorded by the measuring device, if the environment which is interacting with that measurement device is interacting with the measuring device and produces many more outcomes, and yet then we introduce
What you were describing, I mean, is basically just
Now look at the amplitude of the universe, these universes that you get out. The one with the biggest amplitude is most likely the rightest answer. But all the other answers could be correct or could be wrong if we add more details, which we are unable to do. Because those details today, and perhaps also tomorrow, we'll also, will be unable to do it exactly, precisely, correctly. So we have to do with what we've got today. And what we've got today is an incomplete theory. We should know better, but unfortunately we are not given the information that we need to do a more precise calculation. That precise calculation will show wave functions that do not peak at different points at the same time, like you have in Manhattan, that this address or that address, and we are in a superposition. No, in the real world we are never in a superposition, because the real world takes every single phenomenon into account, and you cannot ignore what happens in the environment and so on. If you ignore that, then you get all these crazy superposition phenomena. If you do the calculation with infinite precision, which nobody can do, if you calculate everything that happens in this room and way beyond and take everything into account, you would find a wave function which doesn't do that. You would find one which peaks only at the right answer and gives a 0 at the wrong answer.
Now this view.
But the theory is so unstable
Right.
that the most minute